Today marks 20 years since Hurricane Katrina made landfall on southeast Louisiana as a Category 3 storm. New Orleans community members gathered today for an annual wreath-laying ceremony at the Katrina Memorial, where dozens of unclaimed or unidentified victims of the storm are buried. In 2005, a levee system failed and most of New Orleans was covered in floodwaters, made worse by a delayed government response. Nearly 1,400 people were killed across 5 states. The storm caused an estimated $200 billion in damage. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, it is the costliest U.S. hurricane on record. And Michael, many of us remember when Katrina made landfall in South Florida just days prior, but as a Category 1, and still we got like a foot of rain in a lot of areas.
Yeah, I remember that clearly, Liz. It made landfall 4 days earlier on August 25th. I was here with John Matthews. I think you were here.
Yes, I was.
And I remember went home. I don't think I put the shutters up. We had maybe 40 to 50 mile-an-hour tropical storm force winds because the landfall was down in Hollywood and some rain. And now down in Miami-Dade County, things were a lot worse and not nearly as bad as they were in Louisiana. So, yeah, a memorable storm. In fact, let's take a look at some of the things that occurred here in South Florida. Once again, landfall was 4 days earlier than the Louisiana landfall at 6:30 p.m. The maximum winds at landfall were 80 miles an hour with 16.33 inches of rain in the Redlands and 6 deaths in Miami-Dade and Broward County. Then it exploded to a Category 5 hurricane here in the Gulf of Mexico and then weakened a little bit before it moved into New Orleans, but still it did a lot of damage. It came ashore again as a Category 3 with top winds of 125 miles an hour with the lowest pressure at 920 millibars. And it was just an amazing storm and an amazing year. It was notable for its rapid intensification, large wind field and storm surge, 28-foot storm surge in Mississippi off to the east of New Orleans. And it was part of the most active hurricane season then on record. It was the 11th storm of the season. There was 28 storms in that total season, and it was one of 4 Category 5 hurricanes in 2005, including Emily, Rita, and also Wilma out there.